Greetings, every pony. This is Sappy Nightflare, coming to you with, I guess, another fiction story. And if my voice is wavering a bit, it's 'cause my audio is crap. Seriously. But enough of that, let's just get into the information of the story. This story is about a demon Pegasus. It's called The Regretful Life of Era the Demon Pegasus. And you'll figure out why it's regretful. If not, it don't really take common sense. So let's just get right into it. Shall we? In Equestria, long ago, long before the rule of the two pony sisters, there was a small village where Canterlot sits today. This was a cold, misty village with a lot of secrets, including a white Pegasus mare who always kept to herself, which used to say anyone blamed her the way the villagers treated her. They thought she was a witch, which wasn't entirely a lie because she did hang out with a demon, which that does not make someone a witch. Thank you very much. That's just discrimination, I'm pretty sure. See, but no one ever had proof that there was demons in the cottage until that fateful day that a stray pony walked by the cottage, claimed to see red eyes peering back at him through the window. He runs into the village and tells the villagers, who 9 months later show up to their house unannounced with pitchforks, torches, angry mob stuff, saying burn the witch at the stake. This scared Era's mother, who has just now got done giving birth to her daughter, as her father shoots out the door to take on the angry mob by himself, killing about 15 of them before a demon slayer slashed through him with a salt-covered sword. Yeah, FYI, salt kills demons. Don't know if that's entirely true, but according to the books, that's what it says. I'm just going with it. Yeah, let's just go with that. As the Pegasus mother tries to flee with her foal on her back into the woods, being chased down and tailed by the angry mob, shooting bows and arrows at her with flame tips as she struggles to dodge to keep her foal safe. Just then, one of the arrows hits her in the leg as she yelps out a pained, agonizing scream as she hits the ground and tries to limp to a cottage in the middle of the Everfree. She knocks on the door, leaving the little demon foal on Zecora's front porch as she tries to throw off the angry mob. As the mob continues chasing her, she gets to a cliff edge and gets her head hacked off by the leader of the mob, leaving the foal without a mother or father. Oh, that's sad. Well, that's pretty nuts right there. Live without parents, abandoned as a child, on someone's front porch. This story is probably going to end up being pretty heart-wrenching or something. Or at least like a hint of scary and a hint of sad. I gotta stop explaining shit and get back to the story. As the Skora answers the door, she wasn't really expecting this. She looked back and forth, thinking some pony was standing there, but then she looked down, seeing the little basket with the foal inside it. She greets the foal with a happy, "Hi, little one." As Sakura notices the foal's eyes are not normal, she soon realizes that she's part demon. So she took her in anyway. There's Sakura. Actually, I just realized something. It might be one of Sakura's relatives if it's back that far, because... Actually, let's just go with what I was going at. It was pretty good the way it is, so... Yeah, if I just go too much into it, I'm just gonna confuse myself. So, where was I at again? As Sakura brings the little foal inside and fixes her a little bottle of something to drink to keep her fed, a few years pass of Sakura nurturing the foal as she grows up to be a strong, will-powered Pegasus filly. Wait, half-demon Pegasus filly. That's more better. Her name was Era, and unlike her father, she was not scary at all, not dangerous at all, but ponies still treated her like a monster. Her first day of school, she got several comments from the classmates, like, "What's wrong with your eyes? You're a monster," and stuff like that. Why do ponies always gotta judge others? Seriously, Diamond Tiara's the worst for that. Then after school, recess came along, but for Era, this was the most depressing time of all, as every pony she tried to play with kept avoiding her like she was some kind of beast. Until this one fateful day that a little Earth Pony Colt walked up to her and just shakily introduced himself as, I guess, Silver. Yeah, let's just go with the name Silver. That'll work. Silver was a little shaken at the fact that he knew who he was talking to. But Era just looks up at him and says, "You're not afraid of me? Like every pony else?" Silver just shrugs it off and looks back at her. Let's see, where was I at? Silver looks back at her, shakes his head and says, "No, you eat and sleep like every pony else, so you're just as normal as any of these equines here." I think that's another word for pony. Equine. Yeah, I used the fancy word for it. I might as well stop thinking like that, or else I'm just gonna ruin the whole freaking story. I might as well get back to it. Now, where was I again? Oh, Era looks back at him and says, "But my eyes, don't you think I'm a monster?" He looks back at her, wrapping a hoof around her and a hug, embracing her as he says, "No, if you're a monster, then that would be silly. You're far too kind-hearted." As Era hugs him back and tells him, "You're the first pony who's ever been this nice to me." And that concludes Chapter 1 of this. FYI, there's going to be more, like about 2 other chapters. So just letting you know, because the beginning kind of typoed it, so, or whatever the heck it's called with audio. This has been the Nova Narrator, and if you like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can hear how epic the next chapter is going to be. And FYI, the first chapter starts it of every fanfiction is usually the slow one, as they put it, give or take. So this has been the Nova Narrator, signing out. Peace, yo.